Welcome back to the Artefactors Union. I am your host and foreman, Douglas Scoundrels, and my camera's slightly off. Anyways, today we are assembling the Crookskins box for the Mimic and Savage keyword in the Neverborn faction. Only got two models, one Crookskin and two Crookskins. Here's our renders, Bendy Boy and Bright Boy. Kind of gross. Let's look at the sprues. Only two sprues and not a lot of bits on each of them. I think this is going to be a quick video. But regardless, this is how they sort of fit together. So you notice that there's a couple F2 and F1 markings on the other sprue. So keep that in mind. F1 is going to be the body of this one, and F2 is going to be what looks like the left arm. But anyways, that is Crookskin B. So we'll start with Crookskin A. Alright, our sprue, we're just going to hold it so that we can read the letters upright. And I think we can actually go from 1 to 6 down the line. Why not? Should be easiest. So we start with E1 the body, add E2 the head, then E3 the left arms, E4 the left leg, E5 the right arms, and E6 the right leg. Easy peasy. Let's grab E1. Alright, starting with E1, now E2 the head. Nothing difficult to speak about there. Now let's do E3 the left arms. And there we go. Still easy. Now, I can't remember my numbers. E4 the left leg. Alright, that was actually probably our hardest attachment so far. There is a connection point, or there's a connection to the sprue on the inside of the connection point for the knee. So make sure you scrape that out gently. And then it's a little wiggly to attach. I just ended up putting pressure directly against it right here, and that kind of wiggled it into shape. So now let's do E5, our right arms. Long, long limbs. Okay, E6 is our right leg and last bit. And still yet another easy connection. Let's get him on a base somehow. Crookskin number 1 is done, and I thought way too long about some kind of naming scheme, so instead of anything logical, we're going to go with nicknames that my daughters have given me. And this one is Mr. Pickles. Yeah, hardest part was basing him, honestly. Look at that spread. He barely fits on that 30. You're going to need to find yourself probably a tactical rock of some kind. Other than that, just super duper easy. Six bits, nothing fiddly. Honestly, you probably don't need this video, but I'm going to do one for each box, like I've said before. Anyways, let's move on to the counterpart. Our second one, probably even easier than the previous one. Go ahead and start with F1 as the body. Remember the F marker is on the other sprue, but F1 is the body. Then we'll do F2, the left arm, F3, the right arm, F4, the right leg, and F5, the head. Yeah. Gonna do it in order again. Heck yes. F1 our body. F2 our left arm and pectoral. Might need to fill that gap in though. Let's do F3 the right arm now. He is now armed. F4 the right leg. They're on their tippy toes. Okay, F5 the head and we're done. And like that we are already done. Put them on a base. Crookskin number 2 is done. We're going to call this one Birthday Cake. Hardest part was, I guess the left arm, the gap on the back of the shoulder that I didn't realize until I showed it to you. Yes. The most disappointing thing about this model is he's got no butt. That's sad. Look at both of them. The Crookskins box is done, containing 2 Crookskins. one of the easiest assemblies I've ever done. Not going to complain about that. It's nice to have an icebox every once in a while. Hardest part was basing Crookskins #1. Yep, that's it. That's all I have to say. Enjoy your skinny boys.